my clip before we dip. You put your hand up on my. What's up?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you too. Nice to finally meet you, kind of, sorta.
I know. We working on it till I get up in New York again.
I know. I don't know how long or when that'll be due to all this mass craziness.
Yeah. Hopefully this gets
How
over
you holding
soon.
up?
I'm holding up pretty good. I've been like quarantining really in the crib or at the studios close by. How you been?
Same in the crib. Not the studio, but just trying to find things to do, DJ sets, stuff like that.
I dig it. I see you being creative with it though. I respect it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You know, gotta keep the people entertained.
Yeah, definitely. Always.
Now, I know you had sent me your project like a few months back, and then
Yeah.
since quarantine, I've had like a lot of time to catch up on music and listen to projects, and I really like was feeling Shepherd, or what is it called? Shepherd 2?
Two Shepherds. It's called Two Shepherds.
Two Shepherds. Why is it called Two Shepherds?
All right, so I called it Two Shepherds because basically I grew up with two German Shepherds. They were white and they were mixed with wolves, but I found out that like in the process of making this whole project, I realized the impact that they had on me. So one of the German Shepherds I had, both of them were named Shaka and Zulu. One of them was very like, yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Okay.
But one was very like smart, intelligent. The other one was very relaxed, chill, but at the same time like to get into a lot of different like wild stuff.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so what role do they play like in the album? Because you talk about a lot of different subjects.
Yeah.
You talk about girls. You talk about street life. You talk about protecting yourself. So we're like, what role do your dogs play or the shepherds play in the album?
Nah. So the role that I felt like they played for me, they showed me the parts of myself that was a little bit more ambitious, and then the parts that wanted to like trail the fence, but at the same time be a little bit more like laid back towards it. So I started off with Message to the Man initially, and that was like the intuitive shepherd, the one that was more on top of his stuff, knew what he wanted to do. The other ones like a Perrier, like I learned stripes, like, you know what I'm saying? That type of vibe is a little bit more like, oh, we outside with it, we having fun. And I just like to show both sides and realize that, dang, I got both of those sides in me, but whichever side I feed more, it's the more I become, you know what I mean?
So Shaka Zulu was the one that was in the party. He was the one that function was about.
Yeah. You got it.
That's dope. Nah, I like that. Let's talk about what was the my favorite ones on there was Dip, Function, Foreplay.
Word.
And there was one more. What was it? Pray for Me.
Lord Hold My Hand at the end.
Lord Hold My Hand.
Yeah.
Nah, that one got really deep. It was like I was enjoying it, and I'm like,
yeah.
Why did you take it there? What were you going through when you made that one?
So to be honest, that one kind of came up out of nowhere, but I was dealing with like family stuff because of being in a situation he was in, and it was really showing me the fact that I cared about it and trying to find a way to be that healing thing for myself. Like I look at music as medicine. I've always tried to preach that through my music. Like I've always found a better way to better myself through listening to myself, and that's why I do music, because I'm learning about myself as well as I'm growing in the process too. And when I'm finding people that connect to it, it just brings it full circle. You dig?
That's fire. I can hear that in the music too, like in the song that you sampled, the Stevie Wonder beat. Where you
All I need. Yeah.
All I need
fact.
is it protect your
Switch
mindset,
my mindset,
which is so like true, and that applies to everybody. It's very relatable.
Nah,
what
definitely.
Were you going through with that too?
So that one I was dealing with like a relationship. Me and my ex were broken up, and I was realizing that, like I said, music is medicine, but I was trying to find a way to talk to myself through it. So for that song, I literally listened like 6 months straight. Every morning I listened to that song, and it brought me through mentally to get to that better place. You know what I mean?
Like a morning mantra.
Fact, you got to be able to look in the mirror and talk to yourself. And I feel like a couple different songs on this project I was able to do with that, you know?
Yeah, someone said Killing Season of Fire. Killing Season is fire, actually. Very
no,
fire.
That's one of my favorite joints to perform. We be going up with that.
Who did the production on that? The beat is crazy.
Yeah, so Namdi, Obi, and homie Travis. That's IDK's homies, his main production duo team. And honestly, yeah, we locked in with that, and we did that. That was the first song we ever did, and yeah. We did it right off top.
That's fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fact. Thank you.
that's a good like club party
Yeah,
joint.
yeah. I
Dope.
feel like that's for the colleges.
Yeah, but the whole album isn't like that. Like it's diverse,
No.
which is dope, which is what I appreciate.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I try to give a wide palette for it, so it wasn't anything that everybody had to be like, yo, it's that type of sound. It's that type of sound. I try not to box myself in with this.
Yeah, no, not at all. How long did it take you to put the project together?
That one took me a minute. It took me at least like close to 2.5 years, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I recorded close to about 150, 200 songs.
Wow.
Yeah, just trimming down, trying to make sure that they were the ones that I definitely wanted to go with. And it's crazy you like Function, because that was honestly the last one that I put on there.
You didn't want to put it on there?
I was going back and forth because that was like, that was
Function's
one
a
that I
vibe.
rocked with, but
Yeah.
I was up in the air. So to hear you rock with that one the most, that means something to me.
I don't know about the most, but it was like
Oh, one of them. Yeah.
It's definitely like the top 5. I don't know which one I like the most. I don't know which one I like. For me, I think it's between Foreplay and Dip.
Okay. Yeah, I got a little surprise coming with Dip too soon. So I got a little video on the cut for that.
Ooh, yes. I'm excited.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song on the album?
So my favorite one on the album is probably Believe, surprisingly.
Okay.
Like, the reason why I like Believe is because I feel like it's a different, it pushes the boundaries for me as far as like artistically. It's not something that's like crazy up tempo. It's not something that I'm crazy singing on either. It's more of a like, it's a statement. And I feel like that one, more than All I Need, is what I've been able to replay, and that means something more to me. So, yeah.
Nah, I feel that. I feel like having replay value, especially when it comes to projects and albums, is what's most important, because that's what people live with. Like, singles are here today, gone tomorrow.
Fact.
Nah, that's dope. What's gonna ask outside of how long? You said it took 2 years to put this project together. Oh, I want to know, like, are you gonna come and do a show?
Yes.
Or like, are we going to tour?
Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna try to go on the road probably this summer, depending on how this whole thing pans out.
Yeah, I know. Corona's messed up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I was trying to wait for you to come to New York.
I know.
I remember you telling me, like, yeah, the project's dropping soon. I'm like, all right, just keep me posted.
Yeah.
Post it.
Yeah, but hopefully when this pandemic shuts down and we a little bit better, I definitely will be in New York. I got a sister that lives in New York, so I'm definitely gonna be up there relatively soon.
Fire.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what's it like in like the Carolina music scene? Like, are you getting a lot of love in your hometown?
Definitely. So honestly, I feel like Charlotte, the people in Charlotte rock with me the most. I feel like it's between the people of Charlotte, New York, and LA. But Charlotte, just because I grew up here, so I know the majority of the people that are in the entertainment kind of industry over here. So because of that, most times we'll all pull up and we cool with each other. So all the different people that are kind of moving around, we've known each other for a long time, because there's not many venues in Charlotte to perform at. So we've all seen each other since we was like high school or around that age coming up. So it's very family oriented. At one point it wasn't like that, but we definitely got better through it.
Yeah, that's good to hear, because I feel like Carolina's up right now. You guys have a lot of artists that's like taking over the game, been number one on the charts. Baby, got
definitely,
got Cole. You know,
yeah, it's crazy too, because I'm just happy to see it, because for a long time we didn't have that. We just had Cole. So now for Baby being able to open the doors in a lot of different ways for the younger ones coming through with it.
It's like a renaissance, a rebirth for Carolina right now.
Fact. I'm loving it. We can feel it down here too, so it's very motivating. You know what I mean?
You know what I thought was interesting is that you didn't have any features on your project. Was that intentional?
It was, because my thing is I come from a background of playing sports, so I played college soccer. So for me, I'm very competitive, and especially when it comes down to getting on songs with other rappers and things like that. I'm one of those.
Nah, nobody can be on my album.
Yeah, but I'm on that type of time, and I'm not gonna always be like that. I know going forward, I'm definitely gonna open the doors. But like for myself, I wanted to be able to set a solid foundation for now. Once I go and start hopping on other people's projects, people hopping on my new ones that come up, I want there to be like a solid foundation. Be like, no, he was on that type of time before he started experimenting and working with other people. I wanted to have like a solid foundation.
Have your
own soundscape.
Yeah, okay. I feel that.
Yeah.
So you did do, out of the 200 songs, you did do songs with other people.
Oh,
you just ain't put it on the project.
Yeah. We were selective with that one, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And definitely a lot more to come on the way too. Like probably the next month or so, we got a lot more coming.
A lot more, like another tape?
Something like that. If not singles, I'm overloaded right now. And plus, since we've been in this quarantine, yeah, it's time.
That's dope. All right, so what's going on with the dip video? Where did you shoot it?
I shot the dip video in LA a couple weeks ago, and I've been sitting on it, to be honest with you, because I really wanted to make sure it was done the right way, and it was fun, and at the same time it felt like it fit the song, and I feel like I finally got it. So now it's just making sure we drop it the right way and it hits what it need to hit, you know.
I'm really interested in the treatment, like what's gonna happen. You didn't drop a clip or anything.
I kept it low. We got a couple things in the tuck.
What is it, a party scene?
It's a couple different party scenes, and it's also a little bit of a night vibe. Like, I'm not gonna give too much of the video away.
You know what I hear dip, I'm thinking I put my hand up for it.
Exactly. It's crazy too. For that song, the producer who I produced it with, his name is New Haven. He's from Australia. He had never heard that song before.
What?
Crazy. Mind blowing. When we were making the beat, I was like, oh, this has to be on that type of time. Like, that's why I naturally drew to it, and he had no idea. He was like, I've never heard this song in my life.
That's great. He must be young.
Nah, he's older. He's older than us.
What?
To be real.
He's in Australia. I guess it didn't make it. Yeah,
it's a little different over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Definitely
so you co-produced the song also.
Yes, I did.
Did you produce any other songs on your album? Like just you?
I don't think that I just produced solely myself on this project. I had a couple hands on different songs. Like, to be honest, I sit in most of the songs, almost every song we did from scratch. There was not like one beat that was just sent over. We built it up with each producer, because I feel like you hear more emotion through music when you do stuff like that. So
for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely the time I was on.
That's fire. Damn, man, you just dropped the project and you about to drop some more heat.
Yeah, we got to. 2020, I feel like we quarantine. Everybody need a little bit better of a vibe, you know what I mean?
It's like I'm mad at quarantine, but I'm also not mad at it because I'm getting a lot of good content out of this.
Exactly.
Everybody's pushing their album up early to drop, you know?
Yeah.
That's a vibe. I'm just sad about concerts and festivals.
Me too. I was supposed to have a show at New Mexico University. It got canceled. Hurt me. That was supposed to be I think at the end of this month. So things like that, other festivals, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just gotta make up for it when all this is over. Go crazy.
Fact. Majority. What you saying? No, I was listening to you. My fault.
Oh, I was gonna say, so we got dip video on the way. You're gonna hit the shows as soon as quarantine's over. What else you got for us?
So a couple of deconstruction parts of the beat in the next couple of days. Probably in the next week or so, I'm gonna basically with each one of the songs on the project, starting with something different. The producers, we're gonna do like a deconstruction of the beat. My homies Rocket Main produced that, as well as like other three joints on the project. So we're gonna deconstruct each song as well as like show the writing process. Also, I built the studio too, like since I've been down here. So just a little bit of everything, you know what I mean? I've been trying to stay still, but at the same time, find new creative ways to be productive.
Fuck it, Home Depot is open. Go crazy.
I mean, on the low, yeah.
Oh, nah, that's fire. And I like that, because then it's getting real personal, so everybody can see, like, the process.
Yeah. Trying to. It's fact, so, you got to.
It's not going to be a one-day thing, right? Because you got to work with several different producers.
Yeah. I'm likely probably going to do... I'm either gonna do 2 or 3 a week, or I might do a little bit less just to spread it out. But in the midst of the videos dropping as well as some other content, I might have like a mini doc or something like that on the ways too. So just a little bit of everything, just rolling it out slowly to spread it out through this, so everybody doesn't get too overloaded. Because content been going crazy on the web right now.
That's dope. You got a team?
Yeah, I do. I have a management team. Yeah, I got Josiah, Irv, and JP.
Okay.
They're all like my family, you know what I mean? I've been rocking with them for like last couple of years.
Y'all got a crew name or something?
Yeah, so I got a team as well as a family. We call it Ventwood. It started in South Charlotte, but it turned into like a family thing where we crossed borders and moved to LA. But at the same time, it was like, it started off where we were doing a whole bunch of vlogs and stuff like that in high school with music. And then we would always tag Ventwood. Then we didn't really have anything that was overly attached to it. It was just something we all, from a collective of Charlotte, knew what it was. You know what I mean? So then to be able to take that as well as represent everyone to feel like they're a part of it, feel like a family thing. Everyone's similar morals. You know what I'm saying? Just one of those, like, you know how Fab has like the family type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Ventwood is. Is we all family through this.
That's
And
dope.
we, you know what I mean?
I love that. The family
That,
way is the best way, honestly.
it always is.
So
It always is.
that's love right there. That's cool. I like that. So
Nah,
Vin, what y'all be throwing events?
we do. We do. We actually had a pop up in Charlotte like 3 weeks ago, right after we dropped the project, and it was lit. We went up, and I don't know, it was type 5. We do a couple shows in LA and stuff like that too. But once, you know what I mean, once the pandemic is up, we gonna be right.
Someone said he the only country nigga. We from up top. What does
Nah,
that mean?
that's Josiah. That's one of my managers right there, and JP right there below too. And they from Boston and New York. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh.
I got ties up top.
Oh, okay, got it. Dang, why they gotta call you country nigga?
You know everybody be trying to fry niggas. You know how I operate.
You don't have an accent though. I'm from Maryland. You know what I'm saying? My family from
You
Tampa.
from? Oh, that's fine. I didn't know you was from Maryland.
Yeah, I'm from Maryland. My family's from Tampa, so I get it. I get the whole Southern thing. But you don't even
Yeah.
got an accent. They don't gotta
See,
call you.
thank you. They be trying to fry so quick.
I get it all the time. I've been up here 6 years now.
Yeah, well, respect to you. You stuck it out. Because a lot of people go up there and get a little bit butthurt. So respect to you. You holding it down.
Definitely a tough city for sure.
Understand. LA is much of the same.
Yeah. But it was dope talking to you.
Nah, most definitely. It was dope talking to you too. I appreciate you tapping in for the interview and everything too.
Yeah, no problem. And I'm going to start spinning dip. I love dip.
Thank you.
But
Love.
on my new music show. So hopefully.
That's fire. I got you.
Yeah, send me like a drop, send me whatever, and I'm gonna show love for sure.
I got you. I'm gonna send you a little bit of other packs too, just to see if you rocking one of them too.
Ooh, yeah, send me the link to the dip video earlier. I want to be.
I got you.
I want to be surprised.
I got you. I'm gonna keep it low for you, but I got you.
All right, bet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tap in with you later.
All right, bet. Have a good one.
All right. You too.